Ah, what a fine day for science. And I wish to share with you the results of said science. The goal was to be in Act 1 and have the minimum amount of upgrades required to get both items in the Abyss and leave using room duping and no clip. So I have the Drifter's Cloak and Swift Step. I also have Clean Grip, but that's not necessary. And access to Bellways. You need to have the Blasted Steps, Bellway open, and Bellheart open. And in case you don't know how to get here in Act 1, this bench in particular, which is the one after you beat the Forebrothers, I will show a clip at the end of the video showing how to do it, even though it's been documented already. And the no-clip method has already been documented as well. It's just the room dupe I don't think was figured out. So, without further ado, let's go and share everything. So first you need to get onto this bench, of course. And then the second part is you need to go through the Blasted Steps. Or go to the Blasted Steps Bellway, which will be there in a second. Alright, you guys know this song and dance by now. Gotta get Pogo Storage, and we're going to exit. And we're going to exit the right side of the Blasted Steps Bellway into Bellheart. It's mostly for convenience because we don't really need anything from Blasted Steps or Bellheart. We just need to respawn in the deep docks with room duping. Now, I do want to say, this is not easy. This will take you several attempts. Still cool to do, though. And then we're just... the Bell Beast is just watching us get consumed. Oh, boy. Bell Beast just chilling, watching Hornet get consumed. Now get off the bench and hold left until you get through the door. Okay, now go to the right, go to the left, go to the right, jump onto this platform, which you can't see, but it's not hard to get onto. Go to the right, go to the left, go to the right, and then let the game kill you. So you respawn, and then you will take damage, and you now have no clip. And move all the way to the left, and now jump all the way to the sauna. You need to be slightly underneath the floor to get into here. Now do a jump, not a super short jump, but not too high either. Move off to the right here, and then float down here. I decided that I don't need to do that, so I floated down, or I dashed down instead. Move underneath, and then move to the left here. Oh, crap. No, you don't want to jump. Damn it, Hornet. Okay. So, the goal for this is you need to have the little circle thingy that goes around Hornet when she uses the Drifter's Cloak. You want that to be slightly below this platform here. And you also want to make sure Hornet is about here, which you can tell because the camera usually pans to the left when you are at the spot you need to put Hornet in order to go through without soft locking. And then you need to just hold down and then hold dash. And as soon as you see that Hornet gets past the load zone, 100% you're going to want to stop yourself with the Drifter's Cloak. Okay. So now that you have seen this, we need to make sure that Hornet is in the right spot. I think she is. Now dash down. Okay. Now we are in the looks scary, but it ain't that bad part. So we just need to move to the left for 8 seconds. Okay, I'm also going to attack so that way I don't take any more damage. If you end up taking damage, it's still 8 seconds. This is very lenient. Okay, once you reach 8 seconds, stop holding anything on the controller or your keyboard, whatever you use. And now you want to dash downwards for 32 seconds. Like so. I would time how long it takes to float down, but I think dashing down is just way more convenient. Once the timer hits 32 seconds, float down, or not float down, but float and hold right. This is actually very lenient. So you don't need to be too scared, but you will want to use the timer. Okay? And then once you see the light, float like that. Boom. And now you need to line up Hornet like this, where basically you want to only see a little bit of her legs from underneath her dress in between the platform. So it's, let's see here, not this. This is good. Okay, now I'm gonna do this, which is cope. Now we need to go above the next loading zone and do the exact same thing we did before. So once you can only see this part of the room, hold down and hold dash, and now you are back up to where you were before, so we need to do the exact same inputs, just with no visual whatsoever. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to move to the left for 8 seconds. Okay, let me readjust my mic. It flipped over. I hate it when it does that. There we go. Now we are going to dash down for 32 seconds. And just the same as before, we are going to float down. And float and hold right at 32. And as soon as you start seeing the camera kind of move, definitely start floating with the Drifter's Cloak. Again, to stop your momentum, because a Hornet is going to be underneath the camera, and there's something that can cause a hazard respawn. Okay? So you'll start to be able to see what's going on. And then you want to be here, and then just move to the left. Now you're blind. But don't worry, this is not that bad. Just jump up a little bit, move to the left, and then dash. Most likely you're not going to be low enough to hazard respawn. You could play it safe. But, yeah, just do a little bit of a jump, and then you'll be able to see here. I'm actually at a good height, so I don't even need to adjust anything. Move to the left here. Okay. Now here comes the scary part. This is the scary part. This is the final downwards loading zone that we need to go through. So we need to stop here. There's stuff blocking here. Just pretend like I have it. Okay. And now this loading zone is higher than the others. So what we want to do is we want to... Okay. I didn't know Hornet was standing. Cool. Stop grabbing that. We want to make sure that Hornet's feet are about... Damn it, stop grabbing the ledge, please. Stop grabbing the ledge, damn it. Okay. That's still a little high. I'm concerned. Okay. That's too high. Stop grabbing the ledge, Hornet. Nope, too low. That should be fine. Okay. You want to make sure her feet are slightly above the ledge, and then do the same thing. Boom. Now go to about here, and then just dash to the left. Okay. Now you just need to go down over to here. Move to the left. Alright. Now we move to the right. And now we jump up to here. And now here's... Okay, first of all, we need to go underneath this door. I can't float because of the ledge. So we go underneath the door. Then just move to the right until you can see stuff again. Alright, so this is the scary part. This is a very scary part. So you will want to jump up for about 5.7 or 5.8 seconds. So good luck. I might have undershot it. I did not. Okay. Okay. Oh, boy. Alright. So now we move to the right until we see this. Now we want to move down a little bit. And now we want to move up until we can kind of... We want to jump up until we can kind of see... Like here. We want to be underneath here. So... That should be good. Move to the right. To over here. Okay. Now, Drifter's Cloak your way down. And now we just need to take this. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, move to the left until we're here. Then we float down until we can see the spines off underneath. Move to the left here. Okay. Now we jump up. Go to the right. Then go to the left. And now, all we need to do is just go over here and then float down. Make sure you can kind of see over here. You're going to see some spikes. Okay. And now... Oh, boy. The game almost trolled me. Now it's time for the easy part. I'll move to the right here. Yep. And now move to the right again. Okay, now move to the right again. And then I guess for a third time, whatever. And then just jump up like this. Okay. Okay. I guess I'm... The hell am I? I don't know. Hang on a second. Yeah, as it turns out, I was just really high up. Okay. So now, we just go through here. I'm not high enough, but it doesn't matter. Come on. Let me go up all the way, buddy. Come on. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Here we go. And now... here we are. There's a bug on. Okay. And now we just quit out. And then, ooh, it's almost like magic. We're out of the abyss. Ain't that cool? Can we go through here? No, it doesn't look like it. Nope. Okay. So, about getting to the Forebrothers. Give me 1 second. Okay. You need to be here and just use the key. Use the simple key. And then move to the left, or to the right, sorry. And then your destination will be right here. So all you basically need to do is just land on this thingy here. Until Hornet gets kind of stuck. Almost like that, yeah. She gets fully stuck, and then just dash. Huh. No, not like that. Oh, right. My bad. I forgot. Ah, crap. Come on. You hold down, and then dash, and then just die. There you go. Now you have access to the Forebrothers. And also, in case you have trouble with them, you can open this whatever this is called, this passageway. And here's where we set up No Clip. So there you have it.